instructions.
Okay, boys, if a cold break, make sure you take a step back. Don't let any punches go around the back of the head. Touch gloves. Good luck, boys.
Seconds out, round one.
It's been 2.5 years since we saw Jack Arnfield, the tall young man, in a boxing ring and in forced absence because he got involved in things he shouldn't have got involved with. At 22 years old, he said he's young, he's learnt a very harsh and painful lesson, he will not get involved in stupid stuff again, and he's certainly young enough to pick up what was a very promising looking career before his enforced absence. 12 fights, won the lot, 3 inside. Bobby Rimmer, his trainer, says he's got a lot of potential as he lands a decent right uppercut on Kevin McCauley. And he's got a streak of nastiness in him that he says that all the good ones need.
Nick, he's got all the natural physical advantages, hasn't he? He's very tall, lean, got a good jab, long straight arms. So McCauley's got his work cut out here tonight.
Former Midlands area champion Kevin McCauley has a few stoppages against him, but to decent opponents, the likes of Lee Purdy and Denton Vassell. So if Arnfield can come out and make a statement here, it really would just reinvigorate his career. And he's certainly landed solid, hurtful punches in this opening round.
Yeah, good work in this round from Arnfield with the jab. The punch he's got to watch out for is going to be this right hand over the top. Now McCauley he's an old cagey customer, and I've seen him land it many times before, and he'll be looking for this shot. Right hand over the top.
And McCauley sprung a few surprises down the years. Dave Ryan, back in October 2010, he was the underdog in that one. That won him the Midlands area title. Craig Windsor up in Glasgow last November, he surprised him. So if Arnfield does take him lightly, and it doesn't look like he's going to, it could be an expensive mistake because McCauley is no mug. Nicely switched downstairs, McCauley. The left upstairs was blocked off, but the left hook to the body was there, and he took it. And that was good body shots there from Arnfield, and a bit of showboating and theatricals from McCauley. Nothing theatrical about that right hook upstairs. Arnfield is landing hurtful punches here.
Yeah, it was a good left hook there to the body from Arnfield. McCauley, he acknowledged that bit of kidology, but he was caught. It was a good shot.
Nicely switched inside from Arnfield, who continues to hunt McCauley down.
Right, take a step back, Kev.
Very good friends with Brian Rose, the British light middleweight champion. Jack Arnfield, they've known each other a long, long time, since they were kids.
They box quite similar, don't they? Both tall, upright, and work well behind the jab. You see, he can't take too many chances there, Arnfield. Some good stuff from him, but then gets caught at the end of the round. But a good round from Arnfield overall.
Okay, how do you feel? Right. Okay, great. Listen. Just take your time with this kid.
Well, he went off like an express train, like he'd been sat on his backside for 2.5 years and was keen to make up for lost time.
Yeah, some good work. Lovely little short left hook to the body there, and McCauley just steps back, gets a little breather, but also good variation. Right uppercut on the inside. That was a cracking punch also from Arnfield.
Okay. Deep breath, Jack. That's all you've got to do, mate. You know what I mean? Keep him on the end of that jab. You're boxing beautiful. That's just what I want. All the nerves have gone now. It's normal.
Bobby Rimmer, widely acknowledged as one of the calmest presences that you'll find in a corner.
Step back, that backhand to the body.
Any stress, just gives that good advice.
Okay.
10 seconds, corners. Seconds out, round two.
Round two of what is a 4-rounder. Jack Arnfield, the taller man, with the sparkly trunks against Kevin McCauley, the veteran Midlander who just picked up a left jab for his troubles, and there's another one.
Yeah, that's good, sensible boxing there from Arnfield. Keeping his man at bay behind that left jab. just controlling things with that punch. And just finding his rhythm now. Look, that's the shot that I was talking about earlier, Nick. That's what McCauley's got to throw. He gets caught again with some good punches, but he's a tough kid, McCauley, calling his man on. He'll just look for that one single shot over the top.
Arnfield will continue to chip away again, getting a couple of jabs through, then McCauley just slips inside. And that's a couple of times that McCauley's been mugging and gurning at his opponent. Very late, Kevin McCauley, 28 years old. It's not one of those what-if stories, but generally late. He's able to look after himself. Steve Gray just having a little word about watching out for the heads. And again, smart boxing.
Yeah, good boxing from Arnfield. You see, when you're boxing someone like Kevin McCauley, you've got to maintain the concentration throughout the contest, because victory for him, he's looking probably for a single shot. And he knows he's got 4 rounds to land that big punch, so you've got to stay on the job all the way through the fight, concentration-wise.
A bit slappy from McCauley. Again, drawing his man in. He's catching him straight left. Switch downstairs, but McCauley seemingly untroubled by most of this. Another couple of decent body shots going in. Arnfield landing with some purpose here. McCauley soaking it all up. Nice switch again. We saw that in the last round. Just pulling out a right uppercut when he wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, impressive work from Arnfield there. Kept his man on the ropes and even caught him with a good right uppercut. Good work from him here.
McCauley looking just to cover up. Let the storm pass.
Complacency may be the only thing that can hinder Arnfield here. That left jab is working superb tonight for him. Lovely shot, accurate punch. And just keep the distance between himself and McCauley with that punch.
Oh, nice little left uppercut popped up. He's hitting him with a good variety of shots here. Arnfield really varying the work and the point of attack. And McCauley never knows quite where the next assault is coming from. Kevin McCauley gave Steve Gray a look there, the referee, as the bell went there, as if to say, well, what's going on here? I'm getting a bit of a tonking, aren't I?
Breathe. You ain't even out of breath. You just fucking your leg, your fucking body and head won't move. Stop getting followed down with that right.
He's seen it all before though, this fella. We got caught here with a couple of good shots. Downstairs as well, Arnfield switched it. Good left hook to the body there. This is that little short screw shot, if you like, with the left. And then a right followed. Lovely little combination there, but especially the left hand before.
You know what I mean? Just keep it nice and steady, nice and on the ball.
Well, it's not often you see that. Literally all smiles in the corner.
Yeah, good calm corner. Confident corner.
Seconds out, round 3.
Round 3 of what was originally down for a 6-rounder, but has switched to 4. Doesn't seem to be making any difference. I bet you're right now. Kevin McCauley in the black with the white trim is glad that it's a 4-rounder, because he's been on the receiving end of Jack Arnfield's variety and hurtful range of punches through those first 2 rounds. 2 questions remain. Will Arnfield get a bit complacent and get caught, or can he finish the job here and get a stoppage over Kevin McCauley, who doesn't get stopped very often, and when he does, the opponent is usually pretty tasty.
You may be surprised, Nick. I mean, fighters like McCauley, like I said, they know they've only got probably one shot at winning the fight with 1 punch. He might have fancied an 8-rounder against him, although he's taking a lot of punishment. He knows that these type of fighters do get complacent, and a chance will come at the end of a contest.
Could he have taken these punches for 8 rounds, though? That's another question, another what if. He's landed cleanly and regularly. McCauley's still there, almost with a what's going on look on his face, trying to show that he's not bothered. But he has taken some punishment in this fight. Again, the switch downstairs. And boxing off the ropes as he had to do a lot in this fight. McCauley, and a little bit of a telling off.
Doesn't need to be there, Arnfield, on the inside, risking things there. Just needs to play it safe the way he's doing. Behind his jab, straight right hand. That's better boxing. When it's in at close quarters, look, McCauley may come back with the odd shot.
Solid right hand to the body. Forces a response from McCauley.
There you go, little left hook.
It was a decent left hook to the body from McCauley, but there's another one of those right hands from Arnfield downstairs. Looked to try and do the screw shot, didn't quite come off for him. McCauley covering up. Just a little cuffing left hand there, just to remind him that he's not going to have it all his own way.
What's happening now is Arnfield's working very well, but now and again he's getting a little bit too adventurous and he wants to step in and maybe try and stop McCauley, because not many fighters do stop McCauley, do they? So he then starts to go forward, switches the attack downstairs and leaves himself open just occasionally.
McCauley again not doing enough work to win the round, but didn't have to survive any little crises there either. He was pretty comfortable.
They'll be well pleased in that corner though, Nick. Some good work here. Gets caught with a left hook. McCauley, that was a good shot that he threw there. Probably his best punch of the fight so far from McCauley. And that's probably because Arnfield just a little bit too close. Got a little bit complacent there.
He's a tough nut, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he's hard as nails, McCauley.
Try and drag him back a bit. Don't keep letting him just do what he wants, yeah? Drink.
His 47th professional fight. And he's got a lot more in him yet as well.
10 seconds, corners. Seconds out for the fourth and final round.
Jack Arnfield in the sparkly shorts has the advantages of height, reach and youth, and he hasn't been able to put Kevin McCauley in his place through 3 rounds, and he's got 3 minutes left to try and do that. Winning the fight comfortably, he would love to get a stoppage to really put an exclamation point on his return to the ring after 2.5 years out.
Yeah, overall Arnfield's boxed very well. McCauley throwing more shots at the start of this round than he has done in a lot of the previous rounds, but Arnfield better work. That was a good right hand.
And McCauley acknowledges it with a little rueful grin and beckons him to come on, and Arnfield doesn't need any second invitations. Again, it's those jabs.
That's good work. 3 good jabs there, then a switch of attack, right hand to the body. This is where he just has to watch it here on the inside. McCauley will just look for that one opportunity to land that right hand.
Switched it into a left hook there, the first jab. McCauley didn't see that, and then landed another decent left as well. This is good work from Arnfield, it really is. And just a set against the context of a 2.5-year absence as well. He looks very, very back in the groove.
It's a confident camp, isn't it? You've got Brian Rose in the camp, trained by the same trainer, Bobby Rimmer. And they do the basics very well.
Decent left hook downstairs from McCauley. Tries to follow up with an attack upstairs, but Arnfield blocked it off. So he has to try and go around the side with the right hand. And McCauley trying to finish with a flourish as well. Well, they called him on, and he got punished for it.
He got what he asked for there, didn't he? Say, well, come on then, and wallop.
getting through with the left of his own. Arnfield really just flicking out those innocuous looking left hands, but they just snap the head back of Kevin McCauley. Last minute of the 4-rounder.
Good accuracy there from Arnfield with that jab, and again. That's his bread and butter punch. He's worked very well tonight.
Another good right hook. They're going crazy in Jack Arnfield's hometown again, but it's going to take a wrecking ball to put Kevin McCauley on the floor, you think? Another decent right uppercut getting through, and McCauley, I think, has decided, you know what, I'm just going to see this one out now. And a little go there. That didn't work. Just unable to keep this flow of left jabs off him.
Yeah, simple, basic boxing there from Arnfield behind that jab. Putting it together now, putting it on the show.
And McCauley pinned in a neutral corner. That was a decent left hand. The last few seconds, I think he's going to be out of time. But he was close there, Jack Arnfield. That was impressive.
Yeah, good performance from Arnfield there.